This is my quick out of the cinema review for Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King, the final volume of the Lord of the Rings movie, directed by Peter Jackson, written by Fran Walsh, Peter Jackson, and Philippa Boyens. This was the extended cut that I went to see on the cinema today. I went to see Fellowship on Monday, Two Towers Tuesday. For some reason, Return of the King wasn't on yesterday, so I went to see it today. First time seeing the extended edition in the cinema, and it's phenomenal. It's a 10 out of 10 movie, it's a 5 out of 5 film. I cannot fault literally anything about either version of the movie. However, after seeing the extended cut on the cinema, I will maintain that it is the definitive version. The specific call-outs that I'm going to make in this particular video are the scenes that I like the most in the extended version, which is the voice of Saruman scene that was lopped off the original theatrical cut, and settles things with Christopher Lee's character much, much cleaner, and it's much, much better in my opinion. It should never have been cut. However, it's back in the extended version, the definitive version, so we'll leave that to a side for the moment. The second sequence that I really like that they reinstated into this version of the movie is the Houses of Healing sequence after the Battle of Pelennor Fields, the Siege on Gondor, where you see more of a romantic awakening for Eowyn and Faramir. So I really like that addition because book purists will know that they do end up together in the books. And my specific sequence in the movie, my favourite sequence, probably in the entire trilogy, is the sequence with the giant spider Shelob, that whole sequence. This harkens back to the fact that I am a horror geek and a horror nerd at heart, and this is just pure horror nightmare fuel, and it's expertly paced and expertly played by both Sean Astin, Andy Serkis, and Elijah Wood. Will I recommend that you go and see it on the cinema? Without a doubt, yes. Without a doubt. The pacing is on point, even in the extended version. It's over 4 hours long. It doesn't feel like it. In fact, it feels barely over 3 hours, just like the first two. My favourite shot of the entire saga is in this movie, and it's the shot near the end of the movie where you see a tiny, tiny little hobbit running into that monstrous door, the Mountain of Fire, and it's what the whole saga, the whole series has been about, and it's my favourite image from the entire trilogy. Now, is there issues with the movie? Not at all. It won 11 Oscars in the 2004 Academy Awards. And if you look at other fantasy films like Harry Potter, the Marvel movies, Star Wars, it's not even close. It's night and day. It got 11 Oscars, 11 nominations, and it won every single category. That's my favourite moment ever at the Academy Awards, is when you've got the best director of all time, Sir Steven Spielberg, getting up and saying it's a clean sweep across the board for The Return of the King. I always felt, and I always do feel, that it's a proxy for the entire trilogy. Now, you let me know what your favourite moment in the movie is. You let me know, do you agree with me? Do you think Shelob's Lair is the standout sequence? Literally, the entire movie is littered with great sequences and great performances. The entire movie is one great scene. The new character that we get in this one is John Noble's Denethor, who plays a really, really, really awful father. I think some people watching the video may relate, and the competitive nature, the playful competitive nature between Boromir and Faramir, which we've seen glimpses of in the extended cut of the Two Towers. It comes into fruition into this movie in a big way. But yeah, he nails it. He nails it. He is one SOB. Now, as I say, 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10. I won't be buying it on DVD or Blu-ray because I have the DVD and the Blu-ray, and it's just my third favourite movie of all time, The Lord of the Rings. So if you've not seen it, what are you doing with your life? After you've finished this video and watched other videos on my channel, go and watch it. You're missing out. Brilliant. Best fantasy film ever made. Now, if you like my thoughts, comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. You have a good day, and yeah, enjoy the peacetime now the war's over. Have a good day.